Okay, so this is problem 4.5.33, and they're asking us to solve this equation right here. Okay, so notice that the variable that we're trying to solve for, which is x, is actually in the exponent. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to bring the variable down, and the way that we're going to do that is we're going to take the ln of both sides. So if I take the natural logarithm of this side and the natural logarithm of this side, excuse me, then this allows me to take this exponent and pull it down. And that's one of our logarithm rules. So this becomes 3 minus x times the ln of 5 equaling 5x plus 7 times the ln of 4. Now remember, the ln of 4, the ln of 5, those are just numbers, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take these numbers and distribute them because we're solving for x, and we've got an x here and an x there, so we need to get these x's together, okay? So this is going to look like 3 times the ln of 5 minus the ln of 5 times x. And then we have 5 times the ln of 4, this whole thing times x. When I take, because remember the ln of 4 is just a number, so 5 times the ln of 4 is just going to be some number, and that's going to be the coefficient of x. And then we have 7 times the ln of 4. Okay? All right, so if we get our x's together, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right here, this has got an x, and this has got an x, and I'm going to get them together. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this ln of 5x to the other side, ln of 5x, and then I'm going to subtract the 7 ln of 4 and take it to the other side. Okay, so I get 3 times the ln of 5 minus 7 times the ln of 4 equaling 5 times the ln of 4x plus the ln of 5x. Okay, and the reason I'm putting parentheses around the ln of 5 is if I write it as the ln of 5x, that's something different. That's the ln of 5x, the whole thing. I just want the ln of 5, not times the x on the inside, because this is just a number. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to factor out the x. So I'm going to get 5 times the ln of 4 plus the ln of 5, and that's equal to my stuff over here. And we'll get a number for all of this at the end. And then I'm going to divide by this 5 ln of 4 and then ln of 5. Okay? Okay. So we end up with x equals this stuff right here. And I'm going to go ahead and plug that into my calculator, and you might want to do it with me so you can see how this goes. If I can find my calculator. Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to do the top portion first, and I'm going to put the top portion in parentheses. So I have 3, so that's 3, times, and then I have the ln of 5. So I'm going to put, oops, sorry, I need a parenthesis here. So let's start with a parenthesis, and then I've got 3 times the ln of 5. Close the parenthesis for the 5, and then I've got minus 7, and then ln of 4. Close that parenthesis, and then I need to close the parenthesis for the top part of the fraction. Okay, and then I'm going to divide by a whole quantity as well, so I need to start with a parenthesis. I have 5 times the ln of 4. Okay, and close that parenthesis, and then plus the ln of 5. So plus the ln of 5, close that parenthesis, and close the one for the bottom. Hit equals, and we get a negative 0.5. It says do not round until the final answer, round to 3 decimal places. Okay, so 3 decimal places here, negative 5.71 it looks like. or negative 0.571, excuse me. So x is negative 0.571 there. Okay.